Hello, Dr. Joe here. Now, have you got fatty liver? If you do, well, this video is for you because I've got a very nice solution for you. And, here it is. Okay? It is this very supplement here. And all you need to do if you got fatty liver is to take one of these, okay, one of these per day, and you will be well on your way to resolving your fatty liver. At least that is what the research is telling me. So we're going to talk about that. Now, I have been looking at the research surrounding this very supplement for some time, and two recent research papers caught my attention. Hence, I felt it was about time I shared this very supplement with you folks. So, what's going to happen is, like I said, two recent research papers caught my attention. We're going to talk about the two recent research papers briefly, okay, briefly. And then after that, I will reveal the name of this very supplement to you guys, okay? Is that a deal? It's not going to take long, so stick with me. So let's look at these very two research papers. Study number one, what was it about? Well, in study number one, the study authors randomized 60 individuals with fatty liver to receive 240 milligrams per day of this very supplement or to have a placebo for 6 months. So, one arm got 240 milligrams of this very supplement per day. The other arm got sugar pill. And that is how randomized controlled placebo trials tend to work. So they did that. And how did they also go about the study? Well, the study authors checked for cardiovascular markers at the beginning of the study and at 6 months. They also checked liver fat at the beginning of the study and at 6 months. So, very good study design. And by the way, I should mention this. This very supplement here has collateral benefits, which you're going to see part of it in this very presentation. And I'm going to talk about some other collateral benefits towards the end of the video. So let's look at their results. What did they find? Well, the study authors found that the supplemented group had improvements in measures of blood flow to the heart muscle. So, what does that mean? If you open up the vessels, if you widen the capacity of the vessels, the arteries that are feeding your heart muscle, that means you are delivering more oxygen and more nutrients to your heart muscle. So, what do you think will happen in that instance? Well, here's what happened. There was improvement in heart muscle function. So, that is what you expect simply because the vessel capacity opens up a little bit more. The supplement helps to widen the vessel and you're delivering more oxygen and nutrients to the heart muscle. Quite a desirable benefit. And what else? Well, this is the one that is of relevance to us in this very presentation. And they also found a reduction in liver fat. So, not bad at all. Okay, so let's talk about study number two. What happened in study number two? Well, in study number two, researchers took a group of women who had metabolic syndrome and fatty liver, split them up into two groups. They gave one group 200 milligrams of this very supplement in question, and the other group, they gave them placebo. And they zoomed in on the amount of fat the study participants had in their liver by using MRI scan at the beginning of the study and 12 weeks later. So what did they find? Well, they found that the supplemented group had a reduction in the amount of fat they had in their liver compared to the placebo arm. So it was a clear victory. The study authors, however, said that if they had used a higher dose than the 200 milligrams, they would have had even better results. So I have a recommendation to make about the dosage that is coming up, so stick around, and also a word or two about the collateral benefits of using this very supplement. So before then, though, I'm sure you're dying to know what this very supplement is. So what is this very supplement? Drum roll. It is coenzyme Q10, okay? Coenzyme Q10. This is the very supplement here, coenzyme Q10. Let me show you the very studies that I referred to in this very presentation. Let's have a look at those very studies. And this is the first study. It was published in Cardiovascular Diabetology Journal, hot of the press, as you can see here, July 2024, with the title 6-month supplementation with high-dose coenzyme Q10 improves liver steatosis, endothelial, vascular, and myocardial function in patients with metabolic dysfunction associated steatotic liver disease, a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial. And it's quite an extensive study. If you want to have a read, you can come, and I'm going to leave links for you to have a look for yourself. So that is the first study. And here is the second study. It was published in Obesity's Journal, also quite new, published in May 2024, with the title Effects of Coenzyme Q10 Supplementation in Women with Metabolic Syndrome and Non-Alcoholic Fatty Liver Disease, evaluated by magnetic resonance imaging, which is MRI scan, coenzyme Q10 in metabolic syndrome and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So this is the study. If you also want to geek out, I will leave links below for you to have a look for yourself. Okay, so those are the studies, and here is the supplement again. It is called coenzyme Q10, CoQ10 for short. If you're interested, I'm going to leave links down below if you want to get your hands on it. Okay, so now let me talk about the collateral benefits of using this very supplement, the CoQ10. This is from a lot of the studies that I looked at. The first one is a reduction in total cholesterol. Yes, that was collateral benefit number one. Collateral benefit number two was a rise in HDL, which is supposed to be the good cholesterol. So that was something worth noting. And benefit number three was a reduction in triglycerides as well. Yes, in some of the studies. And benefit number four was a reduction in blood pressure. So lowering of blood pressure was another collateral benefit. So this CoQ10 supplement is really one that is worth thinking about and is one that I highly recommend. So let's talk about dosage. How much should you use? Well, in a lot of the studies, they were using between 200 to 300 milligrams. So my recommendation would be that you start off with 200 milligrams per day. And if you think you're not getting good results, then of course, you can then push it up to 400 milligrams. But please do not exceed the 400 milligrams. 400 milligrams should be the maximum dose that you should consider, okay? But start off with 200 and see how you get on. So those are my recommendations regarding the dosage. And of course, I've talked about the collateral benefits that you can derive from using CoQ10 supplement. Here's another thing, another caveat that I tend to add when it comes to supplements. Supplements are just that. They are supposed to supplement your lifestyle. So you're also supposed to make a change in your lifestyle. If you are, for instance, eating lots of ultra-processed foods and thinking that supplements are going to solve your fatty liver, well, you are going to be disappointed. You need to make overall changes to your lifestyle as well for you to get the real optimal results, okay? So I thought I should add that before we round up. So I'm hoping that you got some value from watching this very video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please like the video, and also please share this video with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. If you got any questions regarding the content of this video presentation, go ahead, leave your comments or questions down below. I think that's about it for this very video. Until next time, well, this is Dr. Joe signing out.